Hi, this is Vinnieart, former lead designer for McFarlane Toys, Diamond Select, Toy Biz, and I'm also a comic book creator, and all the books you see here are from my company, Mellow Art World. Please stay tuned for the end of the video to find out how to get these amazing books. And my newest book, Shadow of the Kraken, is shipping right now as well. So here we have Luke Skywalker. This is the 40th anniversary from Empire Strikes Back, SnowSpeeder Luke. It was a mouthful, but awesome piece. So yeah, this is again one of the ones I finally came in, pre-order stuff, but beautiful piece. And we're gonna get into this one. It has your standard Hot Toys packaging on the outside, but then there's like you could slip it off and you'll see more of the 40th anniversary style that they have. There's a number of figures that they've done like this, but I think it's cool. Kind of has a kind of retro feel to it with this design that they have on here, like those carded figures. But very cool, great promo shots of the figure. Open window so you kind of see him. Although, yeah, the way the packaging is, I mean, you can't get a really good look at the face, but not until we open it. But again, really awesome stuff. The details on this figure are pretty through the roof. And this, for me, is this was something I had to get. One of my favorite movies. And, yeah, it looks so cool. So, yeah, there's a decent shot. And here he is out of the package. Gotta say, this figure kind of blew me away. The proportions on him are just, it's stunning. This looks like you just shrunk him down out of the movie. Very impressed with this. And yeah, we're really gonna get into this one. I'll show you the details, the likeness. Likeness is truly epic on this guy. I think it's the same head that they use on a previous release. I think it came out maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. But the paint job is, they really stepped it up. I think he has a new hair sculpted on this one. And it is removable. I'll show you that. It's part of what you have to do if you want to get the helmet on him. But yeah, great looking piece. Colors are fantastic too. That orange is nice and vibrant. Yeah, so here is a better shot of the likeness. You can see like all the dirt and grime too on his jacket. Like again, the paint job is just, it's exquisite. Just, yeah, truly amazing. The one thing I'll say though, like the hair, they always put like some kind of gold paint in there. It's brown, but because when the light hits it, you could see that it has like a gold kind of shimmer to it, which it's interesting. I don't mind it, but just, something to note. And yeah, you can see more of the details in the costume. Yeah, it is really beautiful how they did this. And the backside too. His belt is pleather, so just be wary of that. I wouldn't fuss around too much with that, to be quite honest. But the rest of the figure, yeah, amazing. So here is the helmet. We'll start off with this. All of his accessories. And again, paint job, sculpt work. 10 out of 10 on this. Holy crap. They did such an amazing job. The visor even moves up, which is excellent. And again, I'll show you how this one actually goes on. I've seen a few people just kind of open them up, and they could have really screwed up or scratched up the figure. But this goes on as well. So once you take the hair off, I'll show you that in a minute. Kind of, like what pilots have anyway. But and that's the chin strap as well. And I'll show you how that goes on. There's two ways of doing it, and again, I'll get into that. Here's his blaster. This thing looks amazing, beautifully sculpted. Paint job is incredible. It looks like it's metal, but it's not. It's all plastic. So beautiful job on that. He comes with his kind of that magnetic gun when the AT-AT when he takes it down by himself, or the at whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that pops out, and it is magnetic. And I'll show you something else that's pretty cool with that. Was it, I guess, one of his little kind of thermo grenades or whatnot? I believe that's what it was. But anyway, he also comes with his lightsaber, and there are two different blade options for it. So you could have it just like that, or you could have it doing like the swishing effect. You know, and they've done it with most of their figures already. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, he has the alternate arm, which I'm not going to use this. I've had problems in the past with Star Wars figures. Removing those arms is such a pain in the ass. But he does come with alternate hands, so that's pretty cool. They look good. Although they should have gave him at least an extra hand for the trigger finger on the gloved hand. You do get it for the standard hand, but again, that's like all Hot Toy figures anyway. So I'm sure if you are a collector, you have multiple hands. So if you want a left one, you get a left one as well from another Hot Toy. Here is the base, which is weird why they use that type of a doll stand instead of the crotch grabber one. But yeah, the snow is sculpted really nicely, and it slides off. For any people who are aware of that or not, how the those type of bases are. Nothing plugs in on it. It's just you just kind of slide it in. But he does come with different floor pieces, which is great. You could have, you know, the swampland stuff. Oh, and here we go. Yeah, here's the there's a magnet on the base. So boom, there you go. And the underside of this base actually has like spots where you could, if you want to screw something onto a wall or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know, if you got to be kind of creative with how you would do that, to be quite honest. Oh, and the back piece of that gun it is removable, so you could pull the string back and forth. But anyway, yeah, the hair does come off. It's magnetic, which is excellent. That's the way to do it. That's what it looked like on the inside. Here's what the top of Luke's head looks like. He kind of looks like Darth Vader when his helmet came off. But so yeah, you put on this kind of what would you call this? I don't know. This head sock thing. But yeah, so just you got to fidget with it a little bit, but it is magnetic as well. So just kind of got to get it right. It's a little bit hard looking through the viewfinder in order to do this, but the helmet itself, you take off the fin part, and this separates in two like that. So then you just, you got to push the collar down a little bit. It might be better if you take the head off first, but then you got to be careful on how you pop the head back in. So that's the only thing with this. You just got to be very mindful of. But yeah, basically you snap it together, and then you put the main part back on, and it holds tight. It looks great. So there you go. If you want Luke with his helmet, that's how you do it. I saw someone review it not too long ago, and they just like forced the helmet over his head. I'm like, no, what are you doing? But yeah, you don't want to scratch the paint on these things. You know, these are high-end collectibles is what they are. But and again, I'm not pulling the trigger on too many of these. I do get a lot of third-party figures because they're a whole lot cheaper, and the quality is pretty much on par with Hot Toys. Well, they're getting there, I'd say. But again, this is a character I truly loved. Luke from that film was so fantastic, and yeah, I love those scenes. And yeah, I have R2-D2, and I'll show them in here as well. So fantastic companion piece, and the colors look so great together as well. But yeah, all in all, this look is, it's great. Really, really good. So that's what it looks like. Nice HD shot. Here's another. Just beautiful stuff on this figure. Articulation, he does look up a pretty fair amount. Looks down a really good amount. You gotta be mindful too of that chest piece. It likes to ride up, so you gotta pull it down a little bit. He does have butterfly joints, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow. He has a standard ball, kind of wrist joint for these figures. His arms do go up. They are tight, but they're kind of like ratcheted, or like it gets like a click. There's like a click in it when you, I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain. He does have great movement in his midsection area. So I get some pivot and crunch. Double joint for the knees, thigh rotation. They go out a decent amount. Beautiful ball joint for the ankle. So really excellent. And I like that they have like fabric for his boot. So that's pretty good. The bottom part is more solid though. It's like some kind of a plastic. But it still works. Looks great. Here he is on the base with R2-D2. And again, like I said, these pieces look really good together. I didn't have too much room on the rotating base, so that's why his legs kind of jutted out. But, front on from the side still works, looks good. Just wanted to give you the proper, show you the scale on these guys. Just, how they look. That, I believe, is a Sideshow R2-D2. And he came he was from the palace scene from the third movie. So he comes with like the kind of parts you could put on him, that he's like a tray serving drinks. And if you guys want to see a review on that, just let me know. I could do that too. And here's a nice heroic stance. Very classy looking piece. Again, the tailoring on this, exceptional. The paint job, truly incredible. He comes with some pretty good accessories. And again, you could swap out the gloves. You could put regular hands. That's why I did 1-in-1 on this shot, just to give you a look at what you could do. So there you have that. But really beautiful piece. And he does come with the magnets too. If anyone is brave enough to swap out the arm, that's up to you. That's not something I'm looking to do. Not on this figure anyway. I did it on one Star Wars figure and I regretted it because those lights go out so quickly. They got to do like a USB thing or something because those batteries are crap. But anyway, beautiful piece. Hell yeah. If you are a fan, I highly recommend this. Huge thumbs up. He's a must-buy, especially if you have any kind of collection like this. Hi, this is Vinnie and we have Through the Woods hardcover book written by Frankie Tartamella. All the artwork is done by me. It's a beautiful hardcover book. Take a look at this fantastic artwork. This is 98 pages, ghost story. I think everyone's going to love this thing. It's amazing. And we have another fantastic project here, City of Venus. I wrote this one. I did all the artwork on it. Another fantastic project. I'm going to be putting a link in the description to all the videos. And so please check this one out. And thank you very much. Both of these books are available right now and they ship immediately. So take a look at the size difference as well. One's more in a European format and the other one's like a standard comic book. And we also have two beautiful art books here, volume 1 and 2. These are 52 pages each. And it just has a whole bunch of different stuff in here, from your favorite characters, pinups, pretty much everything, and the kitchen sink. So these are also available, and they're on the City of Venus campaign.